A visionary leader is someone who sees what others have not yet imagined. Someone who shows the way, inspiring people to follow. True vision is not about stealing credit, serving private interests, or hiding behind graphics that show nothing in reality. Vision is selflessness dedication to public service. It is the power to empower every citizen to reach their fullest potential. This was the spirit that Mr. Y.S. Jagan embraced. In just 5 years, despite 2 of those years lost to the COVID-19 pandemic, first time Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy guided Andhra Pradesh through a period of remarkable progress. This film explores his visionary development initiatives and the manner in which the transformation of the state was ably complemented by the welfare programs for which he is widely celebrated. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "The soul of India lives in its villages. If the villages perish, India will perish too." A century later, Jagan Mohan Reddy transformed that philosophy into living governance. On October 2, 2019, as a tribute to Gandhiji's ideals, he launched a reform that redefined grassroots administration. The creation of village and ward secretariats, bringing government services directly to every household's doorstep. No chief minister in independent India had attempted a structural reform of this magnitude. Jagan became the first to create 1.26 lakh jobs at once, an all-time national record. A conventional political leader might have staggered those appointments for publicity. Jagan chose a different path. He filled them all at once, prioritizing systematic reform over spectacle. By establishing one secretariat for every 2,000 people, deploying nearly 10 staff members in each, and appointing one volunteer for every 50 households, this model of local governance permanently changed Andhra Pradesh's administrative landscape. Others who came later could rename it, but not undo the system he built. The model's impact was so profound that states like Karnataka and Odisha, after witnessing a transformation of such scale, such depth, and such conviction, can there be any doubt that this is vision and that he is a visionary? Under Jagan's leadership, Raitu Bharosa Kendras, farmer support centers were created to bring essential services directly to the farmer. Seeds, fertilizers, soil testing, and expert guidance. These centers soon became a benchmark for rural agricultural support nationwide. Even countries like Ethiopia sent teams to study the RBK framework. Beyond inputs and advice, Andhra Pradesh protected farmers during crisis as well. The government paid the entire crop insurance premium, sparing farmers the burden of paperwork and ensuring their families were secured during floods, droughts, or crop loss. RBKs were recognized by NITI Aayog as one of the India's best governance practices. Internationally, the Government of India nominated the model for the prestigious FAO Champion Award, honoring its role in advancing global food security. Today, as priorities shift, the future of these farmer-centric systems stands at a crossroads, a reminder of how fragile transformative reforms can be when governments change. So again, as we ask, after witnessing this scale of impact, this is not the very definition of vision and the mark of a true visionary. Florence Nightingale once said, "The greatest of all efficient steps in healthcare is to bring the physician to the patient." In Andhra Pradesh, that principle came alive in Jagan's simple yet profound question. If I have doctors to care for me in times of illness, what about the people? From that reflection, he created the family doctor system. Under this model, the burden of travel shifted from the sick patient to the healthcare provider. The government established 10,032 village health clinics, created 48,000 healthcare jobs, and delivered medical services directly to the rural households. For the first time, villagers received regular doctor visits, basic diagnostics, screenings, and continuous care without long travel or high costs. No state in independent India had implemented such a comprehensive doorstep-based primary healthcare model. It drew national and global appreciation. This too is vision, development that protects, heals, and uplifts. Helen Keller said, "The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision." AP Disha Act designated to speed up the investigation and trial of sexual offense cases, investigation in 7 days, trial in 14 days, and prescribed the death penalty for rape where there is conclusive evidence. While states like Maharashtra, with its Shakti Act, drafted bills modeled after AP's Disha Act.
Top focus is on the Shakti Bill. That's the name of the new bill tabled in the Maharashtra Assembly to bring in stricter provisions and laws against sexual crimes against women and children.
Nelson Mandela said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." In Andhra Pradesh, that vision took the form of one of the most ambitious educational transformations India has ever seen. Government schools, long neglected and lacking dignity, were rebuilt from the ground up. Through Nadu Nedu, over 45,000 government schools were modernized with world-class facilities. New classrooms, clean toilets, digital boards, science labs, and safe drinking water. Bilingual textbooks strengthened learning in both Telugu and English, and curriculum alignment with CBSE brought national standards into rural classrooms. To prepare students for global platforms, TOEFL training was introduced in government schools, a first in India. Scholarship programs like Amma, Vodi, Vidya Divena, and Vasati Divena ensured that no child dropped out due to financial hardship. For the first time in India, every 8th grade student received a personal learning tablet, creating a digital learning revolution, later replicated by states like Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. The midday meal menu was redesigned to offer nutritious, protein-rich meals every day. Parent-teacher meetings became compulsory, with parents directly involved in school committees and monitoring. In total, 73,000 crore was invested to rebuild the education ecosystem, academics, infrastructure, technology, nutrition, and empowerment. The ripple effect extended across India, inspiring states like Maharashtra and Delhi to study the Nadu Nedu model. And in symbolic moments that captured the essence of this transformation, children from rural government schools stood on global stages, including the United Nations.
Is about a group of underprivileged students, some of them the children of day laborers belonging to various government schools in Andhra Pradesh, who have got a remarkable opportunity this month to address the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals Conference in New York.
This is what vision looks like. creating a world where every child can dream without limits, and every dream has the power to reach the world. The phrase democracy, of the people, by the people, for the people, attributed to US President Abraham Lincoln, embodies the spirit of governance that Jagan championed through his door delivery model, pensions and ration supplies. Jagan often observed elderly citizens, people with disabilities, and vulnerable groups standing in long queues for pensions and ration supplies. He believed no citizen should ever have to struggle for what is rightfully theirs. From that conviction came the door delivery of pensions and ration. It became one of the India's most humane and citizen-centric governance models. Discipline is the bridge between financial goals and financial accomplishment, by Jim Rohn. Even on the financial front, he carried hidden burdens left behind by a third-time chief minister who had breached FRBM limits, with much of that pressure peaking during COVID. Yet Jagan managed the state's finances without excuses, ensuring that both development and welfare continued uninterrupted. By anticipating Andhra Pradesh's future energy needs, securing power at the most affordable terms, avoiding costly interstate charges, and modernizing key financial and administrative processes, he demonstrated rare fiscal and managerial skill. Jonathan Swift wrote, "Vision is the art of seeing things invisible." Jagan saw something invisible to most: the silent frustration of local youth watching industries grow around them, but not with them. From that understanding came the 75% local employment law, a landmark reform mandating that industries prioritize local youth. This balance between growth and social justice soon inspired variants in Haryana and Jagan. Warren Bennett said, "Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality." In Andhra Pradesh, the translation took the form of long-term structural investments designed to serve generations. The establishment of 17 new medical colleges, with 5 already operational, marked India's largest expansion of public medical infrastructure in recent memory. In Uddanam, where kidney disease had silently devastated families from decades, Jagan brought sustained attention, dialysis services, awareness programs, and safe drinking water systems. His vision extended to Andhra Pradesh's greatest natural asset, its 974-kilometer coastline. Ports, industrial corridors, and logistics hubs were planned as economic engines capable of driving growth for decades. Fishing harbors and landing centers modernized the maritime economy, impacting nearly 7 lakh fisher families. And then came one of the boldest visions, Vizag. leader who taught beyond the next election to the next generation. This film is a tribute to that vision, that conviction, and that leadership. On this special day, we offer our heartfelt gratitude to a true visionary, Y.S. Jagan